I do the testing.
You ain't got to. It's on there.
Okay. Are we live?
That's what. Don't it say that right there?
Oh, okay.
Read,
I
read.
can't. Reading is fundamental. Hi, Facebook family and friends. I'm Terri Hatchett,
Um, yeah.
and this is the Hatchett Chronicles.
And you know what's up when I'm rolling up.
Yeah, and excuse us. Uh-oh. Can you hear, you guys, how do we sound and look? Because we are
We've been
really,
having technical difficulties
really bad.
all week long.
Really bad.
That's why we didn't jump on last Monday. We missed Chronicles last Monday because we've been having technical difficulties and things are really trying to act up. But you know what? We're not gonna let that happen. We're gonna keep pushing through it. We're gonna have the Chronicles tonight. You understand that? And I know I look crazy, and if one of y'all say something, you know what's up. I ain't got no
Be
shade,
self-conscious, baby, because
no hat.
you still look good.
You know
You
what I'm
don't need a
saying?
hat.
My fade ain't right.
You're handsome to me.
And I don't know if y'all caught my live last night. I was looking terrible. Just all willy nilly on the screen.
Well, I hope you guys can hear us. And please comment if you can. Let me know if we're freezing or something because we're having a real tough time with this. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, we're gonna just have our plugs and we're just gonna say that God is good and He's gonna make a way. So we just gonna continue. So as long as y'all can hear us, we're gonna do what we do.
We get through. We get through.
Yeah. So I'm putting in Untapped Music Radio is our radio station. Um, and oh, our artist Dominic was on Sister Talk with Chocolate Smoothie Valerie McAllister tonight, and so please check him out on our radio show on Friday. Sister Talks come on our show Friday at 7:30, and she interviewed our artist Dominic. Well, actually, we have changed. We're going through a revamp, so now his name is just Dominic. He
It's
has
just Dominic or just Dominic?
just Dominic.
AUST Dominic or just Dominic?
You know, my husband. Anywho, and he has I Bow Down and Perfect Peace on a streaming site near you. So check him out on the streaming site also. I'll put that up.
Eunice, what
Hi,
up,
Eunice.
Joker?
Can you hear us good, Eunice?
Looking up. Well, I know I ain't looking all right, but is the camera okay? I don't have no shave, no haircut, no nothing. She made me do this.
You know what?
Made me do this, y'all. What
Thank you, Eunice. And I don't know what's up with him. We just gonna ignore him.
do you mean? See, she made me do it. Now she gonna ignore me. She gonna say,
See, Eunice said y'all looking good, guys.
"Thank you, Eunice."
I don't know what's the matter with him. Maybe he didn't have no oatmeal this week. I don't know. And so anyway, Friday at 7:30, Friday at Fridays at 7:30 p.m. Look for you know what? Look for Sister Talk on un on Untapped
Hey,
Radio,
cuz, I really love
Untapped
you. You know
Music,
that. But that celery water,
Music
that's Celery oil? No, what is it?
Radio dot
What is it?
airtime dot pro.
What is it? The parsley water? Or I mean,
Oh,
the
that's
oil?
all. And guess what, Eunice? That all of oregano. I'm allergic to it. Believe it. It would be me.
It's good for me.
I couldn't because I started taking it and I started having effects from it, and I didn't know it was that at first, so I kept taking it, and then I realized it was that. So unfortunately, I can't take that. But guess what I got? I got my ghoulies, and I take my ghoulies. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do a little shout out for let me get my ghoulies because maybe they
Sit down.
might make
You're on the
me.
show right now,
Yeah,
live.
but I'm gonna give them a shout out for their commercial.
Dominic, what up, though? I
Hey,
saw you. I saw you
my
on the
artist is in
smoothie
the
show.
house, y'all. Just Dominic and chocolate. Sister Talk with Chocolate Smoothie, Valerie McAllister, and you can hear it again on Untapped Music Radio on Fridays at 7:30. Hear the interview
That was a
of
dope.
Just Dominic.
That was a dope interview, just Dominic. Uh-oh. I'm looking mad crazy right now. No shave, no, you know what I'm saying? Nothing. No, nothing. See, you didn't need to do all of that. You just had to move. Look, she tearing up the table, the screen shaking.
Okay, y'all. So if the people from Ghoulie is around, the Hatchet Chronicles endorse Ghoulies. These are some good stuff. 2 gummies in the morning and 2 gummies at night. And I'm not hungry like I used to be, and it gives you energy and it's really good. So, Ghoulies, I can endorse your product. Hatchet Chronicles would like to endorse your product if you want to be a Hatchet Chronicles what do you call that? So not supporter,
A sponsor.
sponsor. If you want to sponsor Hatchet Chronicles, we'll love you to.
Sponsor you. No.
Whatever. So anyway,
Hey, yo, I look weird as hell, man.
would you stop talking about how you look? You look fine. We're on the show. That's what you
What?
tell me all the time. Anyway, guys. Oh my God. Anyway, those are my shout outs. Oh, my Chris Mizell, his music will be coming out soon.
That
So
is dope.
listen out for him.
That is dope.
The book, The Power of God, my book is still for sale. Oh, Del Royale, my other artist, his Just a Crush is
Insane.
nice. It's very nice. So look out for him. Let me put
And I want to say congratulations and to God be the glory, Dominic, for being nominated for a music award.
Oh yeah.
That's what's up, brother.
Gospel music. Um gospel
House music.
no well no, the nomination is for a gospel music award.
That's what I just said. Anyway, God be the glory. And these are the artists we work with. Dope over here. God said so. Understand that? Hey Eunice, did you catch my live last night, cuz?
Okay, babe. Tell them what you're doing so that we can get into the show.
All right, I'm doing a lot of everything. I'm mixing Dominic's project and songs. I'm mixing Chris. We just recorded 5 songs. Um, I have a 2 new songs. I just with 3 new songs. I just did with Sabrina Johnston. Um, I'm working with a brother by the name of Kevin Bowman. He's on Facebook, but he just performed at the Gospel Stellar Awards over the weekend, and I just did 3 songs with him. That's why I haven't been able to go live and stuff like that. Right, yeah.
Hey, my brother.
So, I mean, stay tuned for those joints that I'm doing. I still got the mixtape on all streaming sites. Any stream sites you want to go to: Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, Apple Play, Google Music, whatever. You could go there and stream the mixtape. I got a couple of hip hop joints I just did, and 50 got a movie coming out. I don't know the name of the movie at this point, but um, I just did 2 joints for the soundtrack for the movie. Um, Say a prayer for me, and prayerfully I get that spot. They'll pick the 2 joints that I sent. I think they crazy, and the dude that took them over to Sony, he said they was crazy, so they should love it. So just pray for me with that. And then I did the commercial, the jingle out here for the pizzeria. That joint went so crazy. I just got a call yesterday to do jingles for 3 more restaurants here in Georgia. So I'm doing.
My husband is all that. I'm so proud of him.
Whatever. I got a lot.
So he can write that check, paying all my bills.
Your check cut already.
See how they
and
get
I don't
when they
mean
get
cut
out there
to give to you. I mean it's cut. Crunch. What up?
Claim it. That's right.
Amen. So I just we got those things working out, man. We're gonna be good, man. All I said, Joe.
Hey, Steve.
What up, cousin Steve?
James, it's good to see you too.
Hey, Crunch, did we do our thing last night or what?
Here.
Until we got kicked off? Because they sent me, they sent me a message mad quick when I was playing that. It was go time. When I was playing that Think of Home joint last night, they sent me the quick message, sent me the pink slip, like, you want to play that? You want to take that off? Or we going to cut the video? What you going to do? But yeah, if y'all didn't catch my live last night, go to my page, check out my live. They let me live for 1 hour and 7 minutes last night on Facebook.
I'm gonna try to get
Monster. What's up, Monster? My guy. That's one of my dudes.
I'm gonna try to get
Eleanor.
him to record that for me so I can put it on the radio station. What he did last night.
Download it.
Oh yeah. That's a good idea.
Just like you do Hatchett Chronicles. You can download it right off my page.
Well, y'all stay tuned because that will be on the radio station.
Yes, Crunch, till they kick you off. Don't doubt till they kick me off. I went for 1 hour and 7. That's pretty good timing. Because other than that, Facebook would have clipped the wings. That's because I played a bunch of different remixes, man, and the algorithm didn't jump on it. So if y'all want to hear some of the new joints I played last night, I got about 5 new edits in that set that I played last night. So if there's any DJs watching or whatever, go check out my live from yesterday. Just go to my page. And with that being said,
let's get into, because we have spent almost 15 minutes talking about giving plugs. Okay.
Because that gives everybody time to get in the room. You want to get right into the subject when it's a half a person on.
A half a person now. Who is that half a person?
Yeah, that's just they bent over doing something.
Vincent Leaks, big bro.
Yo, Stumble Bob, what's good, Brazzy?
Come here, woman. I need some warmth right now. It's cold and sunny, like it ain't going to stop. You know what, Steve
look,
and Eleanor.
We're not doing that tonight, y'all.
See, now I didn't say nothing at first. It's always one of you two that always start.
We ain't having
That's the Hatchett Chronicles couples, y'all. That's the Hatchett Chronicles couple.
Hey, bro, we here, bro.
All right, let's get into the topic.
What is the topic?
The topic.
Right, she's a liar.
The topic is friends with benefits.
Oh,
Yay or nah?
oh, dang.
Yay or nah?
Yeah, well, it depends on um, if they're grown enough to handle it.
No, we wouldn't do that to you, Steve. Steve
Hatchett
said we're gonna
Chronicles.
treat us like Facebook did GL last night.
Look,
Nah, we ain't gonna cut you like that.
starting already. Friends with benefits. Said, hell yeah.
See, you know what? We want to talk about friends with benefit. Is it possible to be friends with benefit?
By the way, that's my little brother, y'all. So look, how did they say it? The comments and expressions on this show are strictly
The opinions of.
mine, are different from his. So I think that
So Rara keeps saying, hell yeah. Besides Rara, Eleanor said, yes, it is. Okay. So, shaking my head. Friends with benefit always cost me. They always want a relationship once I keep digging down deep. I'm just saying. Okay, James. Well, and and on top of
Steve is wild.
oh
He said,
yeah,
hell yeah,
ask
ask
Eleanor.
Eleanor.
Oh, you know what? Steve gonna get
Get some
some
benefit. You
benefits.
know what?
You know what?
Y'all some
I'm
freaks.
staying away from that.
Y'all some freaks. I don't think
He's there. He's in New Jersey. Where's Rara?
he in Jersey, Steve. Um, I think friends with benefits, if you adult enough to handle it, is dope. But if you're not adult enough to handle it, I think that's a whole lot of trouble.
Okay, I'm gonna throw some ish in the game.
And Steve and Eleanor, James said, get a room, y'all. What kind of benefits are we talking about? Sex, head, some hiney,
Dag
some
baby.
hand,
Dag, yeah, you very
a little
explicit.
blow. I mean,
I'm a
whatever.
benefit crook.
Okay.
James Robin, we will. Oh,
You know what?
you know what?
She said they're gonna get a room. It's snowing too. Steve, you might you might be caught up for the next 2 weeks messing with Eleanor. You know her freak level on 11.
Eunice said it's not a good fit for everyone. And I agree
I
with
don't think
that.
so either.
But let me throw some ish in it. So you had your wife, you married someone who had a friend that it was friends with benefit. But now they're just friends. There's no benefits involved, but they're still friends. How do you feel about that, knowing that that friend used to be friend with benefits?
Yo, I feel you, Crunch. Word up.
James said, I'm too old to want that friends and only sex stuff. I need more. Very good, James. I agree.
Rara said I'm definitely for it. We know you are a
We
freak boy.
know. Steve said it's better. It better be. Okay, Frank. It's not for people who are emotional and clingy.
You're right, Rara.
It's true. You have
That's
to
what
be adult about it.
that's what I was saying. If the two people are adult enough to handle that type of relationship or that type of thing, then I think it's cool for them. But if not, I don't think that people should get into that because what happens is a lot of times when you're doing friends with benefits, somebody's going to catch feelings,
If they're not mature.
and the feelings are going to get that deep because you got to figure every time you lay down, you have a soul tie. You tying your soul
That's
to
true,
another
but
person.
you
You
can,
understand what I'm saying?
if you're not mature about it, you
That's what I
can.
just said.
Yeah.
If you're not mature enough, I don't think it's a good idea because it, it's going to cause turmoil. Because imagine, like, all right, I'm just, I'm playing the bad cop right now.
Okay.
Okay, you got a chick, and y'all friends, you know what I mean, with benefits, right?
Mm-hmm.
Boom, everything was established in the beginning when y'all first start chopping it up and all of that, right? So
Mm-hmm.
boom. Now, you know, you already let her know, like, look, we just doing this, and she's cool with it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Per se, you with another sister, you take her out to eat, and when you go out to eat, old girl might be there with, you know, her brother and her moms and them or something, and she see you in a spot with another chick. She gonna feel some type of way about that if she's not adult enough to handle the friends with benefits thing. You understand what I'm saying?
I
And
do.
vice versa. If the shoe was on the other foot, dude is gonna feel a certain type of way about Shorty because he sees Shorty with another dude. You know what I
I
mean?
think men are more so because they have a problem with somebody else
Look,
running up in their
we
stuff.
ain't doing the sexist thing.
I'm just
Come on,
saying, men have a problem. They're very sensitive about somebody else running up in their stuff. They're very very sensitive about that. But anyway, we have different opinions here. I listen to this. So Rara said, people who are emotional. It's not for people who are emotional and clingy. So
Steve Guy says
Steve said that title is a way to play games. That's an interesting take on that.
James.
J- oh, James said that, not Steve. James said
Just
just semantics. That's title is a way to play games.
right.
That's what James said. Now, Rara said that's what you are in the beginning of a relationship anyway.
That's a
That's
fact.
interesting.
That's a fact.
Well, you wasn't no friend with
That's a
benefits. Matter
fact.
of fact, you didn't even get benefits, so
We
it
there
doesn't
wasn't no
count.
bit see, but that was but I'm just saying in the average situation, that's it starts out like that.
No, if you make it clear what type of relationship you're having in the beginning, it shouldn't be like that from the start.
I mean, well, yeah,
Eunice says some people are adult enough until they run into the right ones.
yeah.
Well, that's true. If you look at it, some of them run into somebody that they fall for.
James.
James said reckless sex is immature to me, and I've matured.
I feel that.
That's yeah.
That's what's up. And
Eleanor said I can handle it. Steve, she was talking to you. Rara says so. We're all with it. It's just what comes with the person outside of the bedroom you can't deal with, like how irresponsible a person can be.
facts.
Rara said, "GL, you know all my stories and how I give it up."
No question. I just spoke to you the other morning about
Eleanor
we'll
said,
keep that
"If
to
it's
us.
good, I'm gonna catch some feelings." Eunice said, "Say so, Terry." Jane said, "I'm not having sex with a woman who isn't exclusively sexing me."
Nice.
See?
That's
So,
nice.
like I said, especially with men, they have a problem with some men. Now, I will say that there are friends with benefit relationships that work for them
No question. I
until
was in
they're
one.
ready to I was in one, and as I said again, I come back to my question. Y'all made my question go away, but I'm gonna say it again. So what happens if you're married to somebody or you're in a relationship with someone and they have a friend that used to be a friend with friends with benefits? Do you feel some kind of way about that? It's just they're just friends now, but they used to be friends with benefits.
Used to be friends with benefits to who? You or someone else?
No, to you. Like,
Okay, me and somebody was friends. We used to be friends with benefits, but now she's with somebody else.
no, you're with
I'm
somebody.
with somebody else.
Yeah, like you're with me, and
A
um,
person that I had friends with benefits
it's
with.
still your friend.
It's okay.
So how should I? I'm asking, how do you react like that? How would I react to that? Or if it was me and that has a friend that used to be friends with benefits, but now we're just real cool, just friends, and you're married to me, how would you feel about that?
I'm not gonna feel no type of way until you show me that it's nothing. It's more than friends with benefits. See, we have a different relationship than a lot of people.
Now,
You understand what I'm saying?
yeah,
You're not gonna lie to me if I ask you something, and I'm not gonna lie to you. And we just deal with what comes. You understand?
exactly. So I'm gonna address James. He said TMI.
Too much information.
Yeah, and he said that friend they have wasn't a real friend. So how can they be true friends now? Impossible. Not true. Not true. You can be friends with somebody. You can grow feelings that you care about somebody. It just was benefits involved, and then when you come to the point where okay, we're gonna stop this, or we're gonna cut off the benefits part, but I still care about you.
Right.
You can have a friend that you were friends.
Yeah,
You were friends.
I believe that.
I have a friend that I am very
She loves him.
I do. I love him.
And she told him she loves him. And I'm sitting right there. I don't feel no type of way about that.
But we're just
I
friends
don't
now.
I don't feel no
And
type of
and
way about that
so
because you know what, I'm secure in who I am and I know what I have. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm and Crunch, I'm not saying that to you. I'm generalizing. I'm generally speaking. I know that, you know, I know where me and my wife stand. So she got friends that was hers, friends for years and years, way before me. I can't just come into her life and say, you got to cut that nigga off, that nigga off, that nigga off, this nigga off, because maybe y'all might have had sex or whatever the case may be. Maybe it might have been a friends with benefits. Maybe it might have been an old boyfriend that, y'all broke up, but y'all still cool. I can't come into your life at that point and say, you got to cut these people off. It's just me and you. You have relationships, had certain relationships and certain things that you encounter with these people. And that was before me. So I really can't do nothing about what was before me. You understand what I'm saying? But now that I'm here, as long as I get the respect that I demand, then we good.
James said you can't change a friend with benefits relationship to strictly platonic just because one person move on emotionally. Yes, you can, because if the communication, keyword communication, if you are two adults and you have communication.
No, wow. That's what
You know what? That my brother-in-law is on another tip. If you have communication, you can. And if y'all are adult about it. I mean, we were adult about it. He's like well, I can't say a brother because that's kind of weird. But I mean he is. We're very close. But that part was cut off. That kind of was cut off before my husband came into the picture. So the fact was, it wasn't cut off because of my husband. It was cut off before my husband came into the
whether
picture.
here's my thing, whether it's cut off or not, y'all still friends. And I can't do nothing about that. I would never tell you, yo, cut him off. You can't be his friend, or me and you ain't going. Nah, that ain't gonna work.
That also speaks to the type of person you are. Because my husband and I talk about everything, and we came clean with each other from the start. We have communication. And my
I,
husband knows who I am. I know who he is. So we have no worries about
look,
other people getting involved.
I still talk to my ex-wives, and I still tell them I love them because I do,
Because he does.
and my wife knows that.
Love does not go away just because you move on.
My first wife, I have children with her. Right? I love her. Those my kids. That's my family. And what?
Steve said, y'all got me thinking I need to revisit some friends to collect some overdue benefits. You know what? You and Rara, y'all, we're not talking to you two right now.
Look,
See, God, what's the heck? What the heck? Uh-oh. Illinois ain't having no friends with benefits. I don't love mine.
look, it's a family. And look, it's all of the. I'm out of the picture though. I threw away my player card, y'all.
And I threw away mine. And that's the point. We both agreed, we threw away our player cards. So, you know, and jealousy just not in our either one of our nature. That's another thing. You have to have somebody that you know and that is not there's no um that kitty stuff, that jealousy stuff, and got to be up and worry about where he been. I'm secure in myself. I know who I am. My husband's secure in himself. He knows who he is. So, you know, for me to say, yeah, at one time this person was friends with benefit, but now he's just friends and I love him. I can say that to my husband because my husband's very secure. My husband know he is the only one. And can't nobody. I am Fort Knox, okay, when it comes to my husband.
she better be.
Nobody
she know I'll
got this like my husband got this,
she
okay?
she know I'll club her in the back of the head with something,
Whatever.
with a stick. Some caveman ish.
James said, any lady I have
Wait, you
sex.
got to go back up because there was a couple more before that.
Um,
Rara said,
yo,
go back before facts.
you can't change your friend with benefits. Why? Not sure you can, Eunice
Okay,
said.
Eunice said. James said,
Women won't allow us men to remain friends with our past sex partners. Unheard of. That's because those are those society says women. There are women. I'm one of them. My husband has a couple of people, females that he still talk to that
that I
that he had
had sex
sex
with.
with.
Facts.
But that, like I said, I'm secure. That's my husband.
Facts.
Okay, he didn't choose them; he chose me. So I don't care if they can talk all day, every day. It don't bother me. And I'm dealing with a producer. He's in the studio with all types of women with the door closed, recording. So I can't. I don't have that. I shouldn't have married him if I was going to be who you with, where
Every
you.
5 seconds,
And
every
plus, y'all,
second
I'm
time.
lazy. I don't have the patience to do all that anyway, and maybe that's why it don't bother me because I just can't be bothered. I got too much to do. I don't have time to sit up there and worry about who he talking to, what he doing. He a grown man. My kid's grown. Our kid's grown. I ain't got time for that. That's too much for me. Women won't. Okay, facts. Steve said, "Y'all got me think." Okay, we read that.
Wait,
Steve,
wait.
we
Eunice
read
had
all
one up
that.
there. That,
We read that. Why not? Sure you can. We read
okay.
all that. Steve said, Steve got what the I don't I don't love mine. James said, any lady I sex will always want this nasty dish out. So I can't be friends with a woman I was sexing just because I have a commitment. I won't play myself out trying.
I feel that. I feel where
I
you coming from,
understand
bro.
that, but
I feel where you coming from. But
Eleanor
that
said
too,
I'm
Crunch,
holding
that can
on
get
to.
kind of sticky though, Crunch. Word up. I mean, and not even on your behalf, on Shorty behalf. Like, you feel me?
Okay, I need to know, Steve and Eleanor, y'all talking to each other. She said, I'm holding on too. And Steve said, "Shit, I ain't playing." And so I guess they're talking to themselves. My benefits. I don't know if they're talking to
They probably
themselves.
are
Yeah.
nasty asses.
Rara said I threw mine away, and somehow I woke up and it was in my wallet. See, I can't. Steve said I'm coming down. Keep him in the studio, cause oh, I said
Man,
do
look,
it all.
I got you. It's a back
When
door
you
to the
come
spot
down,
too.
Steve, Eleanor gonna be sitting right there. Matter of fact, she gonna answer the door.
No, she ain't neither.
I got you, Eleanor. Steve got. I'm selfish. I don't share. That's why you gonna be at the door when he get here.
No, they're not coming the same time.
She gonna be the only one.
They're not coming here at the same time.
Yes, they are.
No, I don't want Eleanor at my house.
And bring some oatmeal, Eleanor, just for that. Make sure you bring lots of it.
My Eleanor, she know that's my man. Listen,
Rara said, "I'm single, so I'm speaking for single men, ladies."
okay.
Okay, but you know what? You got to be pretty special to be with my bro. I'm gonna let y'all know because I might get involved in that. Because if you ain't coming correct, don't be coming at my brother.
Wait, Steve said I'm bringing he with me. You bringing her with? Oh, her with you? Okay, I
Oh,
got you.
okay. James said, "Has anyone truly benefited from a friend with benefits relationship? I don't know any. I did.
Uh,
I did. I made. I have
I, wait,
a honest, loyal friend.
hey,
Since I was 14 years old.
let me.
And we have been friends. We know each other, and he is loyal. He's honest, and what I could be in the middle of Hubengi, Texas, and if I called him, he would be there. He has never said no to me,
I want to.
and that's after the benefits, by the way.
Okay, because I was going to ask Crunch too. Like, to what extent? Um, you know what I mean? To what extent you, as far as like still being together and being married from that situation, or just as still being friends, or you know what I mean? I was just looking for myself, looking for specifics in that question.
No, I'm saying that we are still friends now. Since I was 14, I met him when I was about 14.
No, I was asking Crunch that.
No, he's
Oh,
James is saying, but Terry, 14 doesn't count. No, we was friends from since I was 14, and we were with benefits since we started at 16, and we were friends with benefit all the way up until 50. A year before I got married. Maybe not even a year, maybe a couple months before. Yeah, a year. I guess a year before we started talking, before you called me. I don't know.
oh, you,
But it
you,
was
you
before my husband. Just before my husband.
a word.
Don't even try it. You know that.
That's how you do it. Word.
Whatever. So yes, it does count because it's been that long. And I gained a friend. Gained a loyal friend. Even when there was years that we didn't see each other and I could call him. So yes, I did. I believe most women can't truly handle great sex without catching feelings eventually. True or not? I believe
A
most
lot of
women.
a lot.
I do believe that. I believe most women, especially society says women.
I don't.
But I also believe that a lot of men can't
You
handle
know what?
dipping in debt. They're women dipping in debt. I think
I
more men are more so affected.
I wanna. I wanna. I don't. You know, I'm gonna play the bad guy here. I don't. I don't know about that because. Um, well, I'm gonna just say this from my experience.
You know what?
From my own, Crunch.
You
From
know
my
what?
own experience, bro. Like I never met one. Anybody that I was ever with on some friends with
That's
benefits,
because
they
you never
always
met me before.
caught feelings and you know what I mean. Wanted to.
That's because you never met me before.
I would have took you through the same damn ringer they went through.
Man,
Stop your crap.
you would have been following behind me like a puppy.
Not even. I don't. That's one thing I don't do.
You see how arrogant we are?
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you something. Those boy,
We're perfect for each other because we're both arrogant.
those women that be mad, arrogant, and all of that. Boy, it's a way to. Man, listen. I don't.
James said I had to learn how to sex for only 5 minutes because I was going strong for an hour and they would stop losing their mind. They'll start losing their minds.
I'm telling you, man. Once you dig in, and I don't mean I
Steve
mean,
gonna say, "Don't worry, Eleanor. I will get you in the Hatchett's residence. Y'all better wear your ear muffs." You
man, ain't
know
nobody worried
what?
about that. Y'all better wear y'all earmuffs. You don't know what you're gonna hear coming from this
You
bedroom.
tell him, baby.
But Crunch, I feel you. Yo, some of them don't know how to handle that. Yo, so give
The
us.
setup. What boundaries do you set? You mean as far as friends with benefits? So I
I,
can only speak for mine. Okay. So because this was somebody that started out as maybe a boyfriend, and I was young and wasn't giving it up, and between you, he will deny this, but he cheated on me. I busted him. And so we wasn't friends anymore for a while, and then we came back together and we just was together, and I knew he had other women, he knew I had other men, but when it came to him, I was there whenever he needed me, and when it came to me, he was there whenever I called him. So, and we knew what it was, and but we liked each other as friends, and we had other relationships. So I would say the friendship was stronger then because we could have been friends even without that. We just was young at one point and we chose that. And then in our later years, it was like, okay, well, we just decided to go back into it because we had a need.
And I feel like whatever boundaries you set, as long as each party follows those boundaries, everything should be cool. But I'm just saying, even if you following those boundaries, both of y'all got to be adult enough to say, well, it's just this. Because if it's just that, and you start catching feelings, man, it ain't just that no more. It's something totally different. And
Yeah.
Rara said that's why.
That's why I have more than one. That's putting insurance on your benefits, on my benefits. He crazy. So
That's a fact.
let me say, I had a conversation with my friend with benefit when I was ready to stop, and said to him, "Okay, I'm not doing this anymore." Um, because at one point we were in relationships and still having benefits, still being friends with benefits. But that was the nature of our relationship. But when it was time for it to come to the end, it was like, okay, we finished. We ending this now. I'm not doing this anymore. And it was like, okay. But I always love you. I'm always there for you regardless. And so it's just the rules that you apply to it. And if you do catch feelings, because at one point I actually went to him and said, "How come we never really tried on a relationship?" And we decided to try it. It didn't work. So it was like, okay, well, that's not working. We'll go back to friends with benefits. You have to be open and communicate. If you are dealing with somebody that you are having friends with and with benefits, and you catch feelings, you need to be honest about those feelings and not string that person along like, I don't care. So you see it somebody, I don't care. You need to be honest, be mature about it, and say, hey, I'm catching some feelings here. So either we need to cut this, or what's up? You need to talk about it. You need to be out with it, because what happens, it doesn't work when you have the pettiness, when you let the pettiness get involved. When you catching feelings, but instead of saying you catching feelings, you, I don't care, acting like you don't, but you do in your actions. Like,
So,
tell them your story of your what happened with you one time, baby.
what you mean?
Remember that story you told me where y'all both agreed, she came up with the friends with benefit, and then she caught feelings and didn't tell you.
Yeah, she called fellas that didn't tell me, and it really everything kind of went to the left, left, left. Like it really went bad. It really went real bad, and that kind of like made me kind of reevaluate the friends with benefits thing, And then some years after that, I got into another friends with benefits thing, and you know what I mean. That turned out kind of whack too, because the thing was
You
at that
getting out
time,
kind of crazy with me.
no, I wasn't ready to settle down. That's what that was. I wasn't ready because I had got married at a young age. I got married like 20 years old. And when that marriage was over after 13 years, I was free spirited and free burden. Man, listen, if your fish was swimming, I was hitting them, especially if I came to your crib. So I didn't look, man. I was out here. Yeah, man, just
James said, "I'm just going to stop having sex. The right smell and taste will wake me back up."
that's a man. Listen, that's
James
a fact,
Rodman, a
bro.
little extreme. That's what
That's not
Elder was
extreme.
saying.
That's for real.
Steve said, "I never had a friend with benefits because once I put the Mac down, friendship was short lived."
For real.
You know what? Here's what I gotta say that, and no disrespect to your men, but men usually feel that way, and they kind of try to impose that feeling onto. Because I have told guys that I'm like this, this is just a sex thing, and they were like, yeah. And as soon as they put it down, they thought I was supposed to fall head over heels, and when I was still on the like, listen, you can't come over anytime, I got a schedule with you, they got offended because they thought I was going to get all crazy just because they put their mat down, as he said. And it's like there are women out there who you can put your mat down all you want. They feel the way they feel.
And that's with both sex. That's with both sides.
Exactly.
That's with both sides, for real. And I mean, if that's something that you continuously ran into, then you're gonna feel strong on that subject. If it was vice versa, and that's what men ran into, you know what I mean? The woman that start going crazy after he, you know what I mean, do whatever or whatever they do together. If that's how what he's experiencing, that's what he's gonna be strong on that opinion. You know what I mean?
James said, I believe every woman has that one guy that comes up in their memory as the best sex they ever had. He is also the guy that can be allowed to come around friends or not. Nope. Now, let me just speak to that. That might be true with some women. But here's the thing, that means that they're basing their relationship on sex. Um, so the way I feel about that is yes, you have a right to feel some kind of way if your relationship is based on sex. But I'm talking about a real relationship where it's based on love. People have lives. Before I met the love of my life, I had a life. He had a life. There might be out I'm gonna put this out there and say it like that. There might be a woman out there that um he found was better in the bed than I. Let's just put it there. Let's leave it clean. Um, Better in the bed than me. That has nothing to do with me. I am his wife. He loves me. He is here with me. That's all that matters. He takes care of me. He handles my needs. That's all that matters with me. I don't care if there was a woman out here that was better than me that he had sex with. She obviously the sex wasn't all that enough to make him stay with her because he is here with me. That's the way I look at it. I don't feel like I don't
Don DeMarco, Don DeMarco.
I
That
don't
was a room
feel
shaker.
like that we should have to look at oh he that we did that when we were young. We mature now. We grown now. We ain't look at oh he was the best sex I had. So what? What did that say? Now that's where you ask what benefit did I get out of that? He might have been the best
Mm,
sex I had, but why he ain't here now? Obviously something was wrong
mm.
because sex does not a relationship make. And sex, you can't maintain in a relationship with just sex.
You
I
drop
mean, it's good and all, but
you dropping bombs tonight, huh?
I'm just saying,
That's this subject
I
touched
need
you,
a
huh?
little bit more than just sex, okay?
You're a liar.
I mean, well,
Such a
with the
liar.
one I love, I may bother him a lot about it, but I still, if that's all he had
Boom,
to
boom, boom,
offer
boom,
me,
boom, boom, boom.
then it would not we wouldn't be here. If that's all he had to offer me was the greatest sex in the world, we would probably not be here because as crazy as I am, I have a hell of a lot more needs than that. Okay? That has to be
You
handled.
ain't never lied.
Okay? So sex is not paying the bills. you know. I
Oh,
can't eat sex. Well you could,
oh,
but it's not gonna be as fulfilling as I need it to be, okay?
oh, wait a minute. I don't know about
Okay.
you. I don't know.
Well,
I don't.
okay, wrong choice of words.
But yes, let's.
That was my answer to you, James, about that.
Okay.
Eleanor, are you listening, Steve? Huh? Rara said, mine lasted 15 years and she knew we weren't going any further because we understood it's a contract, trust me, and it's not meant to be breached.
That's a
There you
fact,
go.
and I know which contract that was. Yep. Are you Steve said to Eleanor? Hey,
Hey,
Sister
Val.
Val.
So Val had some strong words when I told her that the subject was friends with benefits. So Valerie, come on in and let us know what you think about that.
Eunice, what you saying, cuz?
Eunice says friends with benefits. So I guess you're agreeing to be one another's sexual healers, and that's it. Just smash it. Basically,
That's what a friends with benefits are.
that's basically what it is.
You're going too fast. Oh no, you're not.
Um,
Just smashing. Hey y'all. Hey Val. Okay.
Macking consists of more than sex in a system. Exactly. And you know what? Macking for a female means the same thing because there's some other because when you mac, you got to handle more than just the sex. You got to handle the emotional, the mental. That's a true mac. Very good, Steve. Did
Y'all
you hear
sound like
that?
y'all living in the
Did you
70s.
hear that, Eleanor?
Nobody even say that no
Eunice,
more.
you tell them, Terry. Eunice, if we're friends with benefits, then don't ask me who else I'm dealing with. None of your business. Just trust me. That's crossing boundaries. Stick to the plan. That's the point.
That's a
That's what
fact.
I'm talking about. A lot of people
Say it
can't deal
again,
with that.
cuz.
A lot of people can't deal, and that's the fact. You do you when you with you, and I do me when I'm with me. When we together, we together. When we not, we not. Now, I have never disrespected my friend with benefit, and he has never disrespected me. When we together, we together. Friends with benefit is a sex-based relationship, though, Terry. The benefits are. The benefits are a sex relationship.
If I think that he's right, I think it's a
It is.
sex.
The
It's a
benefits are, but you can split
it's it,
them.
it's a sex based relationship because of the simple fact that when y'all get together, y'all having sex every time.
Not every time.
Y'all getting it
My
in
friend, we
all
didn't.
that. I'm just saying he's saying period in general,
With
and
some
which
people,
is
that
which
is
I
true, but
believe
not.
that that's true because whenever you if you got friends with benefits, the only time you make that phone call or they make that phone call is when it's some smashing about to go down.
We didn't do that. We went to family. He
I
came to
mean,
birthday parties.
that's a little that's a little different. That's a little different from the friends with benefits part.
Well, I guess that goes back to what Eleanor asked. There's rules. So you make that clear. Are we going to get together every time we get together? It's got to be about sex or not? I think that people need to ask that question.
Right, said that's the contract you're talking about. It's getting
Valley said it's getting the benefits without the commitment of responsibility. It's like carrying around Blue Cross card, then getting to the doctors and can't pay for the treatment. With most of them, Valerie, it is like that.
I would say 90.
That's just saying that you're it's giving permission to have an open relationship. That's what she's saying, and it's true. It's just like having a relationship, but not having to be with one person. Having to have be with that one person, you can fool around.
Well, I want to pose a question to the panel, right?
Terry, he was a 5%er. He was not.
Who said that?
Steve, he was not a 5%er.
Yes, he was. Only 5% of him was dope. No, my bad.
No, he was
Nah.
not a 5%er.
Um, Eunice
Yo,
said,
there are some
Eleanor said, what?
originals. There are some unique situations, and mine was just a unique situation. All don't go like that, but mine's did because it was a unique situation,
Right, but
and I'm
every
unique.
situation ain't
So
like that,
yeah,
though.
and most situations are not
Right.
like that.
That's
So
what I was
I
saying.
understand that.
Okay, and Eleanor said, I can't just have sex for the
Sake of it.
sake of it.
There's always some feelings there. Well, I mean, when you have sex, there's feelings there, even with your friends. You know, you're friends, and well, you can have sex without feelings, though. I have had sex just because I had the feeling of wanting sex. That was a feeling.
Let the freak inside of me show
I
ya.
did have feelings. I had a feeling of wanting some sex.
Yes. Okay,
um, James says friends with benefits. It's only about having sex with no commitment. Yep,
that's all it is.
basically,
That's all
that's what
it
it
is.
is. You just need somebody to fulfill that need. And why not a good friend? You trust your friend. So why not your friend?
Because a lot of times, like, some friends can't handle that. Some friends just can't handle that. Okay, Rara said what?
All that going out and spending time is working on a relationship. That's not friends with benefits. Well,
That's a fact,
you're spending time with your friend. It's just that benefit when you feel like it.
The time that you spending is running up in them.
No, not all the time. Well,
Yeah.
like I said, I know that mine was a unique case, but that was just like,
the other case
you
is
know, you
just
hanging with your friend, and then you say, I'm horny. And they said, me too. And then it becomes friends with benefits.
I've never had a situation where friends with benefits ended up
Say, I'm horny.
going to breakfast or going to the mall with them or something like that. Whenever I had friends with benefits, our whole date was in the crib.
That's because you had no respect for them. I
What you
mean,
mean?
like, you know, you was just with them for, well, maybe you had respect, but you wasn't friends with them.
I
You was
was.
just having benefits.
I was friends. That's friends enough.
No, that wasn't friends. That
Yes,
was
we was
just
friends.
y'all was in a sexual.
If
That
I
was a jump off.
if I see them on the street and all that, yo, what's good? Give them a hug and all that. Stand there, have a little
Eleanor said.
conversation. Yo, what you doing later though? You good? And
Eleanor
that's the
said,
extent of it.
"I can't be a free sampler."
Yes, you can.
Steve said, "What the H you say?"
Right, Steve.
It's about sex and only sex.
Right, right, right.
That's not a friend with benefits. That's like a sex partner. That's a jump off.
That's a sex slave.
That, no, I don't know about, but that's not friends with benefits. That's a so maybe we need to determine what a friend. What is your definition of a friend
That's
with
the
benefits?
question I was going to pose to
Yeah,
everybody tonight. So since you said it, everybody in the panel tonight, I want to pose a question. What is your definition of friends with benefits? What would that actually mean to
to
each one
you.
of y'all?
That's why some women can't handle it, or they get themselves caught up thinking they can change how I feel about this. Exactly. So that's not friends with benefits because a friend, a true friend, you hang out with and you are, friends with, y'all talk to each other and y'all just decide to handle other things as a good friend. You horny, so let me help you out because I'm your friend. I'm just saying.
Okay, so all right,
I'll
so
be 50 in May. This is James. I don't want benefits or casual sex. I want a loyal wife who wouldn't have sex with anyone other than her hubby. And you know what? Right. At this age, that's what we're looking at because we're older now. But again,
hold on, Ron said something before James, didn't
that's
he?
why some women can't handle it. I read that already.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. James Rodman,
He said
exactly.
so. He said I'll be 50.
That's
What?
He said, I'll be 50 in May. I don't want benefits or casual sex. I want a loyal wife who wouldn't have sex with anyone other than her hubby.
Nice. Okay.
Rara said, that's my definition, period. Or don't get involved with me. So he
His
want a sex
definition
partner.
is
A sex partner.
he gonna try to push your uterus back and he
Hmm.
going home after that.
Yeah. Eunice said, honestly, I'm not a fan of friends with benefit because I need commitment. I just need a one on one knowing that I can get that every day if I want it. But most importantly, building a healthy relationship. Suppose it's somebody that you've been friends with, right? And they feel like you wouldn't look at them otherwise. And they just decide that they want to give you some because they really want a relationship with you, but you really just want sex from them. But they're like your friend. So what do you do about that?
How many of those did you have?
We're not talking about me,
I
honey.
was. I didn't say nothing.
We don't want to talk about me.
I didn't say anything. All right. So
Uh, Steve said you go to her house to play cards every other day, but after each card game, we're going to the bed. Friends with benefits.
yeah, yeah. That's friends with
That's
benefits.
borderline.
That's not
It is borderline
in your vision. That's borderline.
because they're really going there for sex.
I'm
Like
not, but see, that's not. No,
if she said come play cards, but we not having sex, would you still go? That's my question, Steve. If she said come play
that's
cards,
not.
but we not having sex, would you still go?
See, here's the thing. You're disputing what their
No, I'm just
interpretation of
no.
friends
I'm
with
saying
benefits is,
my
and that was the
opinion is
question.
that
Your
borderline.
opinion don't matter right now because what happens is what we did was ask them.
Darling, my opinion always matters.
No, I don't not like that. I'm saying
I know what you're
the
saying, baby.
question
I'm
was
just
posed to
messing with
them
you.
how they feel
I know.
about.
I was just giving my opinion.
But you
Sorry.
don't give your opinion on something he feel.
Oh,
If he want to
excuse
go play
me.
cards and then he want to go, you know what I'm saying? Smash your cheeks, then that's his definition of friends with benefits.
Well, see, he just answered the question. He said, if she said we come play cards, but they're not having sex, would you still go? He said, hell to the no.
Well, that's what's up.
Kamar said, friends with benefit is two people that have sex and also does other things together. Friendships are simple when you have sex, and that's it.
Ah, that's touchy.
See, that's what I'm saying. See, that's my sister because we think alike and we know. See,
And see, James said his
my
definition is what?
definition. Whenever we see each other, we're sexing. Don't call me if you're on your menstrual. Feel me? That's not friends. See, for me, that's not friends with benefits. That's a jump off.
Yeah, Chris said, don't call me if you're on your menstrual. Feel me? No doubt, son.
Rara said, I'm not going, and whoever I'm dealing with will already know I'm not coming if I can't smash. See,
That's a fact.
that's definitely a jump off.
That's not a jump off.
I know, sister, but I can't say that word. I said F. I said I can't say what she said. I can't say what you say, sister. My husband does not allow me to curse.
I want my dang benefits. And
He said I want my dang benefits in the card game. I love cards. You know what?
Brenda Beal, what's up, BB?
But
She
see,
said,
here's
oh
the
my
thing,
God.
Steve. If she don't care about you as a friend, she ain't gonna care if you love cards.
It ain't even about the cards at that point. It's just about are we smashing or not? If we smashing, I'm going to the crib. If we not smashing, I'm going to the crib. And you
She
made
said
me waste
where it
my
says F ships, I didn't want to say the word FS, which is FUCKSHIT. That's what she
oh
wanted to
fuck
say.
shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Barbara said it's a jump off to a woman, but that's a friend with benefit. At the end of the day, it's about sex. That's your definition of friends with benefits. And for some women, that's a jump off. And not that that's nothing wrong with that. If y'all all agree with it, then so be it. Hey, Brenda.
I feel like a friend with benefits is this. You be my friend, I'll be your friend when it's time to smash. I'll see you when I want some, you see me when you want some, but if I'm busy, you're gonna have to wait until I ain't seeing, you know what I'm saying, until I'm not busy, and then get, you know what I'm saying, and then after that, then I'll call you, and when you come to the crib, make sure you bring me something to rub on, and then, and
Why I gotta bring you something if we just jump off?
I'm gonna need some energy, and then in the morning,
Well,
and
you
then
take care of your own energy. Come see me when you got some energy. How about that?
okay, but I'm not even coming to your crib, so you got to listen to what I'm saying. Be quiet so you can understand me. So now what I'm saying,
No, it don't work like that. See, you would not be coming at all. Then you would find your own jump off.
well, not maybe
Because
with you,
you're
but somebody
supposed to,
would be there for me to come with.
so you're supposed to come with your own energy. I ain't gonna supply your energy and sex too. Come with your own energy. I take care of mine, you take care of yours. That's
Well,
friends
bring
with
me a
benefits.
snack box with 2 dark
No,
meat,
I
a
can't.
biscuit,
Sorry, I
and a
can't.
piece of corn on the cob
If
on your way
you should
over
have
to
got
my
that from
crib.
your other one that you was with.
I want to hang up the phone. Let me call
Okay.
somebody else.
Why you even call me if you ain't ready for me? Call me when you ready for me. Okay. We'll talk then. All
You'll
right.
never get another
That's
phone
how I.
call.
Well, hey, moving on.
Well, let's make it work then.
I have some rum. Let me call the other one. I can fit you in tonight.
You
Once
damn
I
right.
come out,
You damn right.
baby, this does not look good.
No, I'm just saying. I never tripped over
I
that.
just want to make her legs shake and smell everything. Hope that benefit her because I'll be happy. That was from James. Eleanor said, I want a relationship that involves something
Wait,
other than sex.
Steve said something before
I
that.
don't care about what she is thinking. I care about what she is doing.
Facts, Steve.
Um, Steve said, you can have that, but that's not the topic. You know what?
BB said what?
At the end of the day, they just want sex, and some of them want other benefits like money and things. That ain't. That ain't.
That ain't friends with benefits.
No, that ain't friends with benefits.
That's
At the end
pimping
of the
at its
day, first
finest.
off,
That's pimping. You understand? A little bit of that too. Oh,
you know what?
my bad. I
I
didn't
have
mean
my own money, Brenda. James took that.
look,
James took that, Brenda. He said,
look,
I have my own money, Brenda.
yo, look, don't look.
Look,
Crunch ain't
I
the one, yo.
can't. I can't. He
Crunch,
took that,
look,
Brenda.
Crunchy tell you how it is. It ain't black and white. Ain't no gray, ain't no green.
Okay, so like everybody has said, I have my
I got my own money,
money.
Brenda.
So everybody has their own definition of friends with benefits, and I think it starts there.
Crunch felt some type of way.
I'm not commenting on your topic, honey. I have mine also.
Yeah,
um,
look.
it ain't always games. So I think that's where you start. What is your definition? So I think one of the things with friends with benefits, you both have to have the same definition of friends with benefits.
I just think that you both, if you're gonna do that, I just think that you both have to be adult enough to understand what friends with benefits is, what the definition of it, what your definition and their definition of it is. And I mean, if both of y'all agree to that, then that's what's up. But if you're not adult enough to handle that, I wouldn't suggest anybody to claim they have friends with benefits
Communication.
because
Communication.
yeah, you have to have communication because if you don't, then somebody is going to end up catching feelings.
Because
Regardless,
let's say just now, we have about 50 different opinions on what friends with benefit means. Let's say you got with somebody and you didn't ask that question. They could have a different idea of what friends with benefit, and that's why it don't work because they're thinking one thing and you thinking another. Right. You definitely need someone who's on the same, thinking it's the same thing as what you thinking.
Right. That's right. Okay, Steve said
Now we need game. It ain't always games. James said now we need to find out if those legs can shake. Brenda said, James, I'm not talking about you. James Rodman flirting. Rara, I got applications for those who really want to know. And I'll show you better than I can tell you. Okay, we doing commercials about it.
Crazy.
You have to be Kamar said you have to be honest from the door what type of relationship it is. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
And be on one page. Brenda said, I'm just coming in on this conversation, and you're right. I'm just throwing stuff out there. You definitely have to know.
Brenda, the conversation is friends with benefits. Is that okay?
Or what even the even what your definition of friends with benefits, because everybody has a different definition.
There's been about a couple different definitions about what people's definition of friends with benefits is. And just in case y'all didn't know, James Rodman, he's an author, and he put at author James Rodman.
My Butterfly.
My Butterfly is his book. That's where y'all can pick that up. Let's go right to at author James Rodman.
And in the beginning, y'all, I did put my sister has sister talk with chocolate smoothie Valerie McAllister on
wait a minute. Crunch said, Brenda, are you single? That's all I want to know.
Oh no, you know what? This is Hatchett Chronicles. We have turned
this. Not the dating game.
We have been turned. We have enough with Steve and Eleanor.
Look,
yeah, I'm putting on that E&J cologne again.
You know what, Robert? Yo, let me tell y'all something about that. Hold on. But look, hey, let me just say this. I don't usually plug nothing like that. But hey, Crunch, man, I went to school with her. She's a great woman, bro. She's a great woman. I love Brenda. Like cook food at grandma's house, man. She's a great woman, bro.
Yeah, James said God can send my blessings in a chat.
Amen.
Amen.
So look, my brother just put in the feed, GL. He said I'll be putting on that E&J cologne again, laughing my ass off, right? So one night, without going into everything like real deep, my brother had came back from a friends with benefits spot, and another friend with benefits came to the crib and was banging on the door and wanted to holler and this and that and the third and all of that. So he was like, yo, hold up, wait. hold up, don't open the door yet. So we was in there drinking. He took the E&J and put it in his hand and splashed it on him like it was cologne. Put it on his neck, put it on his face, and then he crumpled up his shirt and he put some in his mouth, switched it around like it was mouthwash, and he laid down on the couch. And he was like, he opened one eye. He was like, "Go ahead, open the door now." So I opened the door and she came and like, "Oh my God, blah, blah, where you been? Blah, blah, blah." I mean, she was going off and he laid there like he ain't hear nothing. So she got over to him close and she was going off. He stayed there and he ain't do nothing until she shook him like this. He was like, "Oh, what? Huh? What happened? What?" He was like, "Oh man, I'm drunk as hell in this morning." Yo, she was going off and he was like, "Yo, I don't know what you. My sister got my. I got my sister car. She got my truck. What you talking about? I've been here all night. I was out drinking with my sisters, and then I got drunk, and I just told him to go ahead. I've been on this couch since 8 o'clock." Now, mind you, the visit wasn't until like 2:30 in the morning. He came to the crib to try and catch him out there.
You know what?
Yo, and I was rocking with him like, yo, he been asleep since like 8:30.
The games played. The games.
Yo, he said you can tell the whole story, GL. Hey, yo, Rob, it was just for namesake. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of, put some sauce on it for namesake, in case people
Liar.
watching and all that.
Yeah, you never know who's watching.
Yeah, man.
And you might have to use it again, so we want to keep it.
All right, so right, he said you can tell the whole story, GL. Then Eleanor said,
Steve is a hottie, handsome devil.
"Oh, Joe, I like you, but I'm not looking to be in a relationship.
But if you want to be friends, we can. But you're going to get horny. I'm going to get horny. We can be friends, but sex is a necessity. That's my spiel. You know what?
He said, "Thank you, gorgeous." Okay, Steve. Not a problem. I love sex and I'm very
demanding. Oh my God, I can't with y'all. Barbara said it worked, didn't it?
Look.
James said Brenda Rodman has a ring to it. Oh my God, y'all off the reservation.
Brenda Rodman got
Brenda Rodman. Oh my goodness. Y'all are just off the reservation.
Okay.
Kamar said, "Love you guys. Good night." Love you too, sis.
Word.
Y'all are just off the reservation, okay? And I think Brenda is gone. Y'all was probably too much for her. Brenda, are you still there? No, my definition of friends with benefits is two people want each other and they're enjoying each other's company on a regular. Now that's sweet.
That's dope.
That is dope.
That's dope.
Yep.
That's her definition of friends with benefits.
Yep, that's around mine too. Yep.
Everybody has a different definition. Everybody
I
looks at
agree
it
with you,
differently.
Brenda.
And and it is what it is. LOL, so cute. Well, thank you. I try to do what I can.
She wasn't talking about you. She probably was talking about James.
No, see, you know what? You jumping in.
What?
Let them hash out their own thing.
But I'm just saying, James said Brenda Rodman has a ring to it, and she said so cute. I'm just saying.
Well, Brenda, you know me. We went to school together. That's my man. He's a grown man. He's dope. He's a child. Well, anyway.
Steve said, "Are we talking friends with benefits or relationships?" Well, guess what? A friendship is a relationship. So, I mean, you have there's all kinds of definitions for relationship. You having a relationship with your parents, that your mother, your father, that's a relationship. Sister and brother, friends, girlfriends.
Eleanor says Steve Guy benefits. Wait a minute.
Talking about the ring.
Oh.
What's the hell? See, what the hell, Steve? Oh, No, she didn't. Oh, she must didn't hear James. James was saying, Brenda. James was saying, "Are you single?" And then he said, Brenda Rodman has a good ring to it. His last name is Rodman. So that's what we were talking about. You missed that part. And Steve is just him and Eleanor is
They
on
just
another.
going crazy.
Him and Eleanor is just on another plane.
And,
You just have to just
and my cousin Eunice said, "Great topic tonight.
enjoy.
Enjoyed
Catch
y'all."
y'all next week.
All right,
Okay.
cuz I'll holler at you later on.
We have
God
been.
bless.
We are
Yeah,
going past that hour
yeah. We get ready.
mark.
We get ready to roll out too.
So
Brenda laughing my butt off.
okay,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
because you have to go back and read because they were talking about you and James was talking about you and Eleanor is and Steve. We just
They get ready to
yeah
have kids.
yeah they gonna be an old married couple soon. A friendship can also be considered a situation as well.
Who's that,
Well, if
Lala?
you no, Steve said that if you messing with Jada Pickett or Jada Pickett, whatever Will's last name is, of course it will be
What
a
did he say?
situation. He said a friendship can also be considered a situation as well.
Terry
Terry
Hatchett.
Hatchett. Yeah, if you
You
messing
mean
with
like
somebody like Jada, I'm just saying.
it's an entanglement? James,
Gotta research Brenda Bill. James is on Brenda. Brenda, watch out. Did you see James? James said, "Gotta research Brenda Bill. Good night and stay healthy, y'all."
hey Crunch, I love you, man. I'll
Eleanor
holler at
said,
you
"Hold
later.
up, y'all. Steve, God, what's on your doing? What are you doing?"
All right, well, listen, this is the Hatchet Chronicles, man. We appreciate and love y'all because it seemed like everybody else is getting ready to do their little
I'm
research and phone
serious. They're
calls and all
going
that.
dating and stuff.
Brenda Beal says, Steve God, what are you doing? LOL. Uh-oh. Wait a minute now.
Help, LOL. She said, "Help." I'm claiming it, Brenda Rodman, 2021. Oh Lord. So we having double weddings, Eleanor and
oh
Steve
my God.
and
James
James
and
and
Brenda.
Brenda.
What in the
Double
popcorn?
weddings. Y'all can have it on the Hatchet Chronicles.
Oh my Lord. Shotgun wedding. Um, listen, man, we passed that
Get some
time.
new tracks, Gia. You know
You know, some
what?
new Christmas, some new wedding joints. You gonna sing at everybody's wedding? Your own and theirs too?
Enjoy as usual. Have a great evening. Who is this? LOL. Oh my God, I'm cracking up. Who is James? James is an author. His book,
My butterfly.
My Butterfly is out. His where you can get the book is in the feed.
At Arthur James Rodman. That's
Yeah,
the website.
he's a very nice. He's a gentleman.
I've been knowing James I call him Crunchy, but I've been knowing Crunch for
She
James.
don't want to get married, James.
I've been knowing him for over 30 years, man. And that's my man. That's what you know, that's
Steve
Mustafa's
said
cousin.
benefits. She said, "Who is who is this?" He said benefits. Steve said benefits. No marriage here. Oh, Eleanor said no marriage here.
Yeah, and Steve said benefits.
Benefits.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, Brenda, that's my man. He's a good dude, man. He's a grown man. He don't do games. He don't do none of the
Yeah. He's a man's
he's a
man.
man's man. He's a grown man. And it's black and white with him. It's either yes or no. There ain't no
Yes.
gray areas and green and all of that. That's my man. And I believe I could speak for him in that sense because I know how, I've known him for some time. And he's a man's man. He's a great dude, man. He worked with kids in the neighborhood, showing them things, teaching them things. He'd stay with them, teach them about health and wellness and all that kind
Yes,
of
he
stuff.
is. He said we will see a one woman man. Yes, he is.
Yes, he
And
is
from Hatchet Chronicles, I respect his stand because he is very
respectful.
respectful. He ain't got no damn benefits.
He wait,
He
Brenda.
can get it from Eleanor. That's why he's saying
Yeah,
benefits.
that's a fact.
Top of the line benefits. Yep. See, that's Stephen Eleanor. There they go.
So with that being said, you guys,
Eleanor said, "Gonna go get Frank some oatmeal, please, because he needs
Eleanor,
it
if you
bad."
show up with some damn oatmeal at my house, I'm telling you right now, we're gonna scrap on the front lawn. I'm telling you. I have not heard from you in a long time, Steve. Oh, Steve, you know Brenda Beal. Y'all know each other. That's dope. If y'all do, that's what's up. I went to school with Eleanor. I mean, with Brenda. But she was a couple grades. She was a grade or two ahead of me, I think, or something. But anyway,
Showing up
y'all.
for 2 weeks. Yes.
Oh Lord. Oh man. Well, just give me heads up, man. Let me know when you're on your way, cause I need to get some stuff to. I'm gonna quarantine myself in my.
Steve gonna come with her. They coming together.
Nah, you're gonna be locked in with me, so we ain't with that then.
He ain't gonna want. If Eleanor come down here, he ain't gonna want to be locked in there with you.
How do you know?
You ain't been paying attention to the feed.
Lord,
You haven't been paying attention.
he said he can be.
Surprise.
Oh Lord, you're gonna be doing that from outside the window. Surprise! Yeah, hold on. As soon as I put these claps on this beat, I'm gonna open the door.
I'll open the door for you,
No, you
Eleanor.
won't.
Music is my passion. Music is the answer.
So anyway, you guys,
With that said,
we are the Hatchet
what did
Chronicles.
we learn from it?
I don't know,
That
but
benefits, friends with benefits, have different meanings to different people.
and to each his own.
Yes. And look out for on Friday from everybody tune in to Untapped Music Radio on Friday at 7:30 for Sister Talk with Chocolate Smoothie Valerie McAllister. My artist Dominic, just Dominic. Well, she has interviewed him. His interview will be on there. Look out for his music coming out. He has I Bow Down and Perfect Peace out on your favorite streaming sites now. Look out for our artist Chris Mazel. His music will be out soon. We're working on his EP. Del Royo, my artist Del Royo, Just a Crush. Look out for that on your streaming sites. Um, what else, baby?
It's a lot going on.
Oh, and and I will keep y'all abreast to Dominic. He's been nominated for Gospel Music Awards. I'll keep y'all up to date on that. Um,
It's a lot going on right now, you guys.
if anyone from Gooly, I would like to represent you. If y'all would be our sponsors, this stuff works.
And this is the Hatchet Chronicles. We love y'all. We thank you for the support. And we are
Out.
OUT.
Peace.
Peace and love. We'll holler at y'all next Monday. Oh, yeah. We good. Peace.
Eleanor is saying good night, Steve. Yes, Brenda. Yes,
Uh,
they're
uh,
good. Okay, we gotta go. Bye bye.